Jason doesn't like it, but his wife Carol and I are pretty much BFFs.
Sweet.
Oh, gosh, please no.
We text all the time. We're just like commenting on each other's Facebook stuff, Instagram stuff. I send her texts. She sends me texts. And most recently, the two of us, your wife Carol and I, believe that the stars have aligned.
This is a team up thing.
No, it's not at all.
It's called friendship.
It is. That's true.
Friendship.
But it's not friendship against you, Jason. It's just our friendship. You know, like
Special.
this isn't about you, Jason.
Okay.
But we do believe that something has happened that is like, it only happens when the stars align and the universe is really trying to tell you something. And so I believe that I can be the messenger, if you will.
Almost a conduit.
Kind of. I mean, yeah. And when you're called, you're called.
Yeah, you can't say no to it. That's bad.
What march are we all going to?
No, we're not. We're not. It's not a march. It's not. But I happen to. So our dog Olive needed a new dog bed.
I know it.
So I went to go see my friends at All Pets Considered. Walked right in, took Olive with me, and I said, "Hey, while I'm there, I want to see if Allison, the owner, is available because I haven't seen her in a while, and we're friends." And so, of course, in typical true Allison form, she comes out with the cutest, tiniest little puppy. She said, "Hey, know anybody who needs a puppy?"
Yes.
And immediately I was like, "Oh my God, let me hold it. Let me hold it. Let me hold it. Let me hold it." And it was so tiny, 6 weeks old.
I saw the picture.
She had
so cute.
rescued it because it was found alone.
Oh, terrible.
Alone at 6 weeks old in a house by itself. And it had been crying and crying and crying all night long.
I need you, Jason.
Jason.
Jason, save me. Jason and Carol, save me.
Jason.
Ooh, what a horrible bark.
Sounds like Jason.
I don't know if that's how it works, but I imagine. And so Allison was called because she does a lot of rescuing and fostering and finding these homes, forever homes, for these puppies
With
who
nice
are
yards.
so desperately in need of love and care.
Beautiful decks to sun on.
Beautiful houses to destroy.
No, not always.
Yes.
Not always.
And to pee all over.
Well,
and to poop all over.
Anyway.
Without offense.
This is all true.
Okay, it could be. It could be.
You have
We've
any
all been
experience
there.
with this lately, Jared?
Yeah, mine wasn't even a puppy, and it's destroyed my blinds. Luckily, they're covered under warranty with budget blinds.
I, too, have had a puppy that has destroyed most of my house. But you know what?
A puppy is no
about the
joke.
love. Oh, I know. But here's the thing. That's the desperation and just the story behind this sweet, innocent,
I don't wanna hear it.
6-week-old puppy. It was adorable. So I said, no, we're not in the market. However,
No, stop.
I would be happy to post a photo on social media to see if we can find a home for this sweetness,
yeah.
you know?
Right.
So cute, so little, 6-week-old.
So
It's adorable. And so I did, and immediately I get a
Boom.
message from your wife.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, I want him." And I said, "Well, Carol, it's a girl." Number one. Number two,
I always think dogs in my mind are boys.
Really?
I think cats are girls. I've
Yes,
always thought
I
that.
agree with that. I
I
always
know
thought
it's not
that.
true.
Yeah.
But I'd automatically assume, and when I say, "Yeah, I have a dog," and I'm like, "No, it's she. It's a she." Every time.
did you have boy dogs?
No, I said dogs grow. Well, I think most of the dogs are boy. I just think dogs are male and
Oh.
Squid. You understand
yeah,
that, right?
I mean, I thought that's in like all movies, like cartoons growing up. The
Yeah.
Disney
Maybe.
movies. The dogs were boy and the cats were girls.
Yeah.
That's
I
just
don't like
how-
being on.
that's
What
just
do you,
life.
Matt? Have you thought that?
Yeah, I'm
before?
trying to think. Anytime I've ever had a dog, it's I think all but maybe one, it was a boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
see,
3 or 4 of the
complete
dogs
opposite.
we've had have been boys.
I've never had a boy dog, and I've had like lots of dogs in our lives.
Clearly
but
sexist. It's fine.
Clearly. They're just better than the boy dogs. But anyway, so Carol messages me, and she said, "I want him." And I said, "Well, it's a girl." And I said, "But, she messaged me, your wife, on her birthday."
Oh,
And I said,
Ooh.
"Carol, it is your birthday, and whatever you wish for on your birthday, you
whatever
should get."
Carol wants, she gets.
She gets on her birthday. And I said, "Here is where the stars align, Carol." And as a matter of fact, she pointed it out to me because I didn't even think about this. The puppy's name is Margot. And you, Jason, are obsessed with Margot
No
Robbie.
way.
Obsessed.
And I heard it's a registered Republican.
What? I
This
don't
is
know.
insane.
I don't know that to be true. However,
Check the dog's voting history.
Yeah.
I do not know, and I cannot verify that last part, but
Pretty
I can
sure.
verify that its name is Margot. And I said, "Carol, oh my goodness, this is the closest that Jason Goodman is ever going to get to Margot Robbie.
A female Margot in his house.
Female Margot.
Well, no, thank you. I'm not into bestiality, but I will say.
I didn't say you would be doing that.
Wow,
I'm just
why
saying
did you jump to
Nobody
that?
brought that up.
seriously.
Weird. You seem like
Margot.
kind of guilty of it.
Pervert.
In the last week.
Maybe this is a bad idea.
Is that what you think?
I'm suddenly Team Jason.
Come on.
Because you said Margot.
we do
Margot.
have. We do have.
In the last week, just
Yeah.
want to be clear, in the last week, Carol has had conversations with me about a trip to Europe, buying a boat, and getting a dog.
Clearly, she's in need of something.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
don't
imagine
have
being
enough
on a
on our
boat in
plate.
Europe with your dog. Oh, to be
What a
awesome.
Oh
dream.
my gosh!
Yeah.
What a
Amazing.
dream.
And a puppy is very cute. They are. They're cute. But the reality is they are a pain.
They are a lot of work.
Yes.
They are like having a newborn in your
Exactly.
home. However, as someone who has tragically lost a pet
Mhm.
the same way you have, the healing that happens when a new pet enters into your home, they're not replacing the old pet. They're not taking over the memories. It's like a new beginning. And
Right.
there's a healing that happens when you're able to continue to love after you have a tragic loss.
I don't like, no offense, I don't like small dogs at all.
Well, your dogs have never been big,
It was 65 pounds big.
but short and stumpy.
Yes,
Yeah.
but not like a little, whatever those little.
Well, she's 6 weeks old.
What
so
is
she's
that dog?
Well, she's called a Chiweagle.
It sounds very big. It's not like it's going to grow up to
Shy
be large.
She's a Chiweagle.
It's a small dog, right?
Anything that says chai in it, it's not going to be big.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going to be
Like
a small dog.
Chihuahua, a weenie, or
Oh
a
my gosh,
dachshund,
no.
and a beagle all mixed together. So the
Hell
beagle
no.
is going to up its size.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell no.
The beagle. Anyway,
A
I'm just.
Chihuahua mix?
Listen.
Oh my gosh, no,
That's
they're
pretty-
stupid.
It's
The
so
internet
cute.
doesn't even
Beagles
think
are
that's a real
smart.
dog.
Oh, really?
The internet's like, you mean Chai Weenie. I'm like, no, Chai
No,
Weagle. And it's like, no, you
Chiweagle.
don't.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
the messenger here, but we do
Yeah.
have your wife Carol on the
Of
phone
course you do.
because she says that she really misses having Grady, your dog, around.
Oh, really? Because when I take this, I'm going to have to take him out and stand there in the yard, and nobody will help me with.
Oh.
I'm telling you,
That's not fair.
Well,
Yeah.
that's not fair, but that's something you're going to have to take up with your
they'll
wife.
say it first.
I'm just the messenger. Yes.
Not happening.
Good morning, Carol.
Good morning.
Do you want to
Hi.
do Venmo or Cash App? Are
Carol.
you there, Carol?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
So you think, I mean, together, you and I think that this is a match made in heaven.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And
I'm ready to go get the puppy today.
see,
No.
I think now's the time
Not
to do
that
it
dog.
because I mean Jason's busy at work.
He's tied
You
up.
don't want. Yeah, I mean
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
you're
just do
tied
it.
up.
Do it now,
uh-huh.
early in the morning.
Yeah. And I'm about to be done with preschool. May's about to be over, so I have all summer to help train the puppy.
Look at that.
Mhm.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
more stars
Yes.
aligning.
All summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now-
And let me also say this. I've always, every time Jason has ever come to me and be like, I really like this dog. I really want it. I'm always like, you know what? Let's do it. I've never told him no, ever.
Just because
Ooh,
you
I
want
want to be
dogs.
clear on that.
that's a little unfair, Jason.
Just
If that's
telling
true.
you.
I
That is true.
And there's other things I can go on and
Every
on a
dog.
list of stuff that I would agree for her that wants to do. I mean, just dog or not dog. There's other things in life that I guess we have to do this. All right, we have to get this. And definitely, no offense, not a small dog, especially anything that has to do with the Chihuahua.
Carol, do you feel like you could have said no to Jason when he came to you about the other dogs? Or would he have just drilled it on and on and on until you said yes?
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely. And then he said, this is what he'll do. He'll be like, well, let's just meet the dog. Let's just meet the dog. And then we meet the dog, and the kids are like, oh, we love the dog, and it's so great. So then I have no choice but to definitely say yes at that point. Not that I've ever told him no, but
Mhm.
he always will somehow get what he wants.
Okay, well, there's things in life that have nothing to do with the dog that it's not that, okay, I'm going to do this. You just do it. And I
We're not
I have
talking
to-
about those things. We're not talking about those things.
We are staying on topic. We're talking about
We're not
Margot.
talk- let's stay on topic. Let's stay
It
on
is.
topic.
It is though.
Let's stay on topic.
Those
Sweet
are big,
Margot.
big life things. And I'm not saying
Let's
I'm
stay on
totally
topic.
against the dog,
Mhm.
but this is something for me. Definitely have to really research and see. And I don't like small dogs at all. The biggest problem I have, forget about ruining the entire house and peeing all over the place and not having a fencing and it run off, is a small dog. Can't stand it.
Oh.
I can't stand it.
But well, then maybe the universe is sending the message that you're ready to start talking. Like if Margot is not the dog, but you're ready maybe to open your hearts and talk about having a dog.
I could talk about it. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, is that helpful,
Should we
Carol?
meet maybe we should meet
I
Margo.
don't want.
like, with the
I
kids.
don't want a small dog.
I'll play out of your own
I
book.
hate it.
I think you should at least meet and let
No.
Everly hold her.
Uh-huh.
No. That's
I think,
manipulative.
well, what if I want a small
what he
dog?
does.
So I
That's
can't
manipulative when
ever
Carol
have
does
a
it.
small dog.
I don't want a small dog.
But if I want a small dog, so we can never have a small dog, so you just get to tell me that I can never have a small dog?
That is a fair argument.
Are you going to tell me that you're just going to do what you're going to do on every other aspect and expense in our house? Or I mean, it's the same thing.
Again, why are you going off topic? I asked you a question, so are you telling me I
I-
can never have a small dog?
I don't want a small dog. So whether you,
I'm asking you.
whether you just do it like you do on most other things, that is gonna. If you think that's healthy, I'm not even wanting a dog. I'm open to talking about one, but not a small one.
Okay.
It's the one thing I cannot stand, and that's something every single day. Don't like it at all.
What if you just
So
meet
if
it?
I have the small dog here when you get home today, what happens?
Oh, my.
Nothing. That's what. If you think that's what's healthy
I'm
for.
Nothing.
I mean, she just does what she wants anyway.
yeah.
On every other thing, on every other expense,
How about
or
this?
every other big situation.
Why don't you leverage it for like either you can get the dog or Europe, not both.
Yeah. I
Oh.
don't want any. I don't want a small. I'd rather never go on a vacation again than get a small dog. I don't like small dogs. I have a
Okay, I
big
got
issue
you.
with
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I brought this up to you, Katie, and you agreed with me before.
About what?
Tiny dogs,
Oh, yeah, they're not for me.
I
No,
like.
But it
I
has
like.
beagle in it. It has
Uh-huh.
beagle in it.
I like small and medium-sized dogs.
medium, okay,
Mm-hmm.
small,
And I had
no.
and I had good luck with my Chihuahua wasn't yippy.
Mhm.
That'd been too much.
Yeah. I don't personally care
I don't like big
for
dogs
them,
because
but
talking about ruining your
yeah.
house.
Mhm.
Jeez.
Well,
The
What
more
did you say?
likely. Big dogs.
I don't personally care for small dogs. However, after holding sweet
My
Margot,
goodness.
I mean 6 weeks old, and then knowing her backstory,
Yeah. And look, that's the mix. That's not too small.
that's not too small.
A Beagle Chihuahua mix. It's not too
Yeah.
small.
That's about as big as Grady.
It
not as
is.
fat.
Oh gosh, no, that is not.
About as tall.
That is not a small dog. That's a medium-sized dog.
medium-sized
How do you
dog.
even
that's
know?
not small.
It's
Perfect.
how do you know the context of that photo?
because it's the
You
same.
can't really.
I know it wasn't
It's not
Photoshopped.
compared to. It's not
I mean, it's
compared
taller
to.
than Grady was.
Uh-huh.
If
Well, I
that-
don't know if he was taller than him.
Probably taller and longer.
But probably not as heavy,
And
but
it's
taller.
a Chihuahua, Beagle, and what mix?
It's a Chihuahua, Dachshund.
There's a problem. You
And
missed the dachshund part. Dachshunds
Beagle.
are tiny.
He put that in. That's what that mix
Oh,
is,
this is
right?
a Chihuahua
No.
Beagle.
Chihuahua.
mix.
Yeah,
oh,
no.
okay.
There's a Dachshund too?
Dachshund. That's
Okay.
the wean part, like the weenie dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Okay.
All right, Carol, what you going to do today? You going to get one or not?
Well, I guess I'll just be sad and disappointed on my birthday month.
Oh,
Oh, my.
no.
Ruined.
Wow.
Carol, I hate that for you. That's so unfair.
Stop,
That's
Katie.
It
so
is.
unfair.
I wonder
It's,
what.
it's already tough enough to make her happy. Trust me.
She looked happy in the sushi
I'm
photos.
so mistreated. I'm so mistreated.
I know. You tell me all the time.
Well, I guess you maybe you can cry the first day you're in Europe on your boat or whatever.
Yeah.
Get over it. Get out of
Yeah,
your
that's
system.
not happening either.
I
Oh,
know.
why not,
So
Jason?
so deprived.
You
Dang.
are that. How dare you mistreat someone by not taking them to Europe right away?
Yeah.
Something that no one gets, that most people don't get to do in their life. All
Carol,
right.
I hope you can muster a smile today at some point. I hope.
I'll try. I won't
Well,
cry.
I guess if you roll those out, you're getting a boat. So.
Horrible idea.
Carol, there is good news. There's an adoption fair coming up May 18th.
Why are you doing that?
Well, because if you're open to
We're talking. We don't
about,
have to go. We just talk.
if you're
And
open
I didn't
to
know
it,
this was for public display. I mean,
you mean for public display?
whatever.
Like
Whatever.
everything else in our life?
Whatever. No, it's not. Trust me.
but
if
Jason-
it was a public display, I wouldn't even be here working on the air right now. I would be canceled, and you would be too.
We all would be.
Yes, we would.
Jason, I'm kind of not really on anyone's side on this. For once,
Mm-hmm.
usually I take a side, but it's a little unfair that you encourage her to meet a dog and she would do it, and now you won't at least meet.
Because
Meet
I
the
don't
dog.
want a small dog. She could have said no.
Are you afraid of falling in love with Margot?
No, I don't want a small
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
I think a little part of you is afraid to be vulnerable.
Scared
And
of love.
I just Grady, he is the best dog. He was the best dog, and I love lazy dogs that aren't jumping all over the place and all this stuff.
I'm with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? It's tough when people come over, they're jumping nonstop and barking all over, destroying that. Grady was a very lazy, slow dog. And that's why I liked him so much because I'm like, okay, a dog doesn't have to jump all over. And the way he went to the bathroom outside, didn't have to worry about it. He didn't run off. And for me, that's more of my style.
But you're
but
not-
I'm open to talk,
Yeah.
but just not small.
But you can't go into it and I'm only speaking from experience. You
Yeah.
cannot, and yes, I'm aware it's another chocolate lab. They're all different, every single one
For
of them.
sure.
For our case, because people are like, "Oh, you just replaced your." No, I didn't. They're totally opposite, like very different dogs, different personalities. And the thing is, like, you can't go into it saying, "I want one just like
100%.
Brady," because you're not. It's not going to happen.
No, and if I compare it, it's not going to be the same.
No.
I just like lazier dogs. I don't
Yeah.
like small dogs. I don't.
Okay.
But talking about a big dog running and jumping on people, that's the worst to me. Because it's like
Yeah.
then knocking kids over,
Well,
knocking adults
I
over.
won't tell Olive that. I won't tell her. She's better these days.
Yeah, Maisie's do that too. But,
Yeah, Maisie did.
Did you take
Maisie
Olive
did.
for training?
Yeah.
How much did that cost?
That's my
Less than
finances
one
are
knife.
none of your business.
Yeah, thousands probably.
Not thousands.
Less than
and
one of
how
your knives.
trained is the
Not
dog
thousands.
now?
She is trained.
Is she
It's more on us for not following through. I mean, look at my kids.
Yeah.
They do whatever they want.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
All right, well, let us know how it goes, Carol.
Bye, Carol. I hope you have a good day.
All right, bye, guys.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Sorry, your
birthday.
birthday month
Thank
is
you.
ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough. It is tough to keep her happy. But the dog thing to me is
It seems to me it's like very obvious how to make her happy. Get her a dog.
no, that's nothing.
Okay.
There's so many different things that we do, and none of it's truly. For instance, last weekend was another birthday celebration with her. You remember how I said, oh, we had the food ready, we had the Britney Spears ready. She's the espresso martinis for her friends and this and that, and I cleaned up every aspect of the house before and after all her friends. She said when I mentioned it, she goes, "You didn't do anything last weekend for me."
Oh, my gosh.
She said that.
Oh boy.
So it's tough.
Okay.
Trust
Carol,
me.
are you there?
Carol.
You still there, Carol?
Yes.
Oh,
Is that
good.
true?
I am. Yeah. No. So basically, all I was saying was this weekend he was kind of grumpy and kind of just not being very
Saturday.
fun. And I was like, it's my birthday weekend. And so I just said to him, I said, it's not like we did it, like we celebrated my birthday. Like that was my friend's celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And so it wasn't like he literally celebrated me. So I felt like this weekend he's supposed to celebrate me because it's my birthday
We
month.
did all day yesterday. Was it not good yesterday?
I didn't say it wasn't. You're the one complaining about me. I don't know how this turns into me being like this terrible person. And we're talking about the dog, and now it's like blah, blah, blah. You're just, I don't know, ruining my birthday today.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Of course I am.
You know,
I
this
feel that.
bickering really makes me miss being married. If only I could go back and bicker and be stressed all the time. I'd have more money, but
This is the realness, man. These are the thick conversations we have.
now, if
how
it's
it
true though,
goes.
if somebody's like, you do something nice, because I've had that happen before, you do something nice that you didn't do anything for me, that is like a major pet peeve.
Well, you know what the thing is?
If that's true.
It's,
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I didn't necessarily, she's right. I didn't necessarily do it because, oh, it's her birthday, I have to do this. I typically would do that.
Mhm.
Anyway, so maybe it's desensitized. I don't know.
Why were you grumpy on Saturday?
That's a whole nother can of worms. So
okay. I see. Never mind. That's
It's a
for a
4-hour
different day.
show.
you know what?
Yeah.
This is what I knew it was her birthday yesterday. So I said, started the morning off. Whoop, everything was great. I
Uh-huh.
thought, I don't know.
The sushi looked good.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yeah.
looked
That
good.
was one aspect. Yeah.
Yeah.